Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're looking at the top 10 most expensive Mopars that have sold through auctions during the past year of 2021. 2022 is already moving forward quickly, so I wanted to get this done sooner rather than later. I've also done this for 2020 last year, so check the link in the top right corner if you're interested in that one. I will be going from cheapest to most expensive, with a few honorable mentions as well, and there are a variety of different Mopars on this list, mostly vintage. I've used all the data from Mecum auctions. It's nearly impossible to track down every auction and every database, so I've limited it to that, but that's a pretty big website who has a lot of auctions throughout the year. So if I've missed something, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Also, all the dollar values are in US dollars. So let's get started. In the 10th spot, we have a 1970 Dodge Hemi Challenger RT that has 30,275 original miles with a whopping $264,000 price tag. This has a matching numbers 426 Hemi, but is one of only 136 Challenger RTs that had the factory A833 4-speed transmission. Under the hood is the original 426 Hemi engine, with a whopping 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque. The car is restored but also extensively documented with the original window sticker, broadcast sheet, warranty papers, and paperwork from the original owner. The final cost of the vehicle originally was just under $5,000, sold at Doak Dodge Inc. in Wood River, Illinois. This beautiful vehicle is finished in EV2 Hemi Orange paint and was a factory A34 4.1 Super Track Pack car. Other features include a blacked out hood, decal and pins, rally wheels, white vinyl top, white side stripes, and a white interior. Inside you can find bucket seats, a C16 center console, Hurst pistol grip shifter, premium rally instrument cluster, and Music Master AM radio. Next up is a 1969 Dodge Hemi Charger RT that sold for $275,000. This is a factory code J Charger RT with the 426 Hemi, of course, along with a 4-speed manual transmission. It's a stunning vehicle with the triple black paint. This specific vehicle was rust-free prior to its restoration and has only 2,000 miles on it since that restoration, and it's also got original body panels. Next up is one of just 503 of the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytonas, with this one going for $330,000. Amazingly, this is unrestored with just 29,256 original miles. To make a long story short, these Daytonas were produced in 1969 with the sole purpose to legalize the body for use in NASCAR races. So they had to make some for production as well. Unique features include the pointed nose and huge rear wing. This specific Daytona got R4 bright red paint with a black wing and a matching black interior. The Daytona rides on 14-inch wheels with redline tires. Under the hood is a matching numbers 440 V8 engine with 375 horsepower, and that's paired with an A833 4-speed manual and the A33 track pack, which had the Dana 60 Sure Grip differential and a 3.54 final gear ratio. Moving inside, it was the same as the premium RT trim, with features like headrest bucket seats and a Hurst floor shifter with a wood ball knob. The next two spots have an identical price tag, $352,000 for a 1970 Charger RT and a 1971 Challenger RT. The 1970 is amazingly unrestored with just 14,000 original miles, including all the original driveline, exhausts, belts, hoses, glass, and interior, and 2 broadcast sheets, the bill of sale, and the window sticker. Finished in EV2 Hemi Orange with the black vinyl top, this specific Charger has been featured in many magazines, such as Popular Mechanics, Muscle Cars Magazine, Mopar Action, and Mopar Collector's Guide, and it was OE Gold certified at the 2006 Mopar Nationals. It's got the matching numbers 426 Hemi and is one of 56 Hemis this year that had the A833 4-speed manual, and it's one of just 28 with the A34 Super Track Pack, with the 4.1 gears, Dana 60 differential, power brakes, and heavy-duty cooling. The interior was upscale with bucket seats, a center console, a Hurst pistol grip shifter, Music Master AM radio with R31 extra rear seat speaker, a tinted window, remote driver's mirror, N95 tick-tock tack, and wood grain decor. The 1971 Dodge Hemi Challenger RT, again another beautiful vehicle that sold for $352,000, was also unrestored with a numbers matching 426 Hemi under the hood. This was one of only 71 Challenger RTs that was produced with a Hemi and a manual 4-speed for the Hemi's final year in 1971. This B5 Blue Challenger has the original broadcast sheet and fender tags, and that A34 Super Track Pack that we talked about already. This Hemi Challenger has the sport hood with pins, a flip-open gas cap, chrome sport mirrors, and 3-speed wipers. The car rides on 15-inch rally wheels with F60 by 15 Goodyear polyglass tires. The interior has black vinyl bucket seats, wood grain panel center console, Hurst pistol grip shifter, premium R36 AM/FM stereo, and the rally dash. In the 5 spot, we have a very interesting vehicle, a 1969 Dodge Charger Resto Mod that sold for a huge $368,500. This is really a one-of-a-kind creation that was nicknamed Reverence, with a 1969 Charger body that was worked onto a 2016 Challenger SRT Hellcat that was completed by Cleveland Power and Performance. Of course, that means the 6.2-liter SRT Hellcat engine is found under the hood, but it has been upgraded to have 890 horsepower. It also has the ZF8 HP90 8-speed automatic transmission with a 3.09 ratio differential. Other improvements would be a custom finished blower housing, Cook's long tube headers, and a 3-inch custom exhaust. The exterior is a beautiful blend of new and old, starting with the Strangler green paint with black chrome exterior trim. The black hood is customized, and there are door scoops, a spoiler, a wide version of the Dodge Scat Pack stripe, and hand-built grills that are added. Moving inside, all of those 2016 Hellcat features are retained, like the heated and cooled seats and the 8.4-inch Uconnect touchscreen, but there's a custom-built roll cage added. The car rides on black CW SP551 wheels with low-profile tires and KW coilovers. This car has obviously gained a ton of attention, unveiled at the SEMA show in 2018, featuring in many other publications since, including Hot Rod magazine, and winning several other awards in 2019. Now we enter the $400,000 price range with a 1970 Plymouth Superbird that sold for $401,500. This would have been an unbelievable opportunity for the buyer to get a barely used and original Superbird, as it was unrestored with just 5,400 miles. The Superbird was created to get Richard Petty back into a Plymouth for NASCAR, so they had to make 1,920 production copies by January 1st of 1971, and those each had unique pieces like the nose, rear wing, Dodge Coronet body pieces, and more. This was the last version of the Aero-style NASCAR vehicles, but I can't imagine many cars being kept in a condition like this. It's one of just 716 of these vehicles produced in 1970, and it's supposedly the 200th Superbird off the assembly line, and the 100th V-Code example, and it's got its original everything: drivetrain, exhaust, belts, hoses, paint, interior, and glass. Not only that, but there are all the documents, like window sticker, factory invoice, shipping invoice, warranty card, broadcast sheets, and ownership history. This Superbird has a matching numbers V-Code 446 BBL engine with 390 horsepower and the TorqueFlite automatic transmission. That was paired with the A36 performance axle with 3.55 gears and the Sure Grip differential. They also featured power steering and brakes, and some Hemi suspension pieces. This Superbird is painted in the beautiful tow red with a black vinyl top. As for the interior, it features a bench seat with silver accents, performance dash with 150 mph speedo, and Roadrunner cartoons on the steering wheel and door. Plymouth dominates the rest of the list here as we continue with a 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda for $440,000. This is a spectacular example of just one of 108 Hemi Cuda coupes that was made in 1971. The Cuda had outrageous style for the time, and this car has the FE5 Rally Red paint that's combined with color-matched bumpers and side mirrors, a black vinyl top, black Hemi billboard graphics, black window louvers, and a rear spoiler. It also has the rally wheels with date-coated Goodyear polyglass tires. This Cuda has had just 3 owners in the 50 years that it's existed, including the same owner for the last 29 years. This car has also had a frame-off rotisserie restoration. Under the hood is the 426 Hemi that we've seen several times on this list, with 425 horsepower on a dual 4-barrel carburetors, along with the A833 4-speed manual. It also has the Dana 60 rear end and 3.54:1 gear ratio, but perhaps the best part is the factory shaker hood. Inside, the Cuda gets a console delete, black leather bucket seats, Music Master radio, cassette player with microphone, a wood grain steering wheel, and tinted glass. All of the documentation is included, with a Chrysler registry report and even a copy of the original title from 1971. In the second spot, we have a vehicle that sold for over $500,000, $533,000 for a 1970 Plymouth Hemi Superbird. Most of these Superbirds came with the 440 engine, but this is one of only 58 that have the 426 Hemi and the 4-speed manual transmission. It's an absolutely gorgeous machine, finished in Alpine white with just 16,485 miles on the dash. It was restored in 2002, but retains its original sheet metal, along with the original window sticker, 2 broadcast sheets, IBM punch card, and warranty card. Making the car even more rare is the fact that the drivetrain is all original, with the 425 horsepower 426 Hemi V8, A833 4-speed, and A33 track pack with Dana 60 3.54 Sure Grip differential. Of course, it also has the aero package with the streamlined nose cone, hood pins, front fender air extractors, the huge rear wing, and Plymouth graphics and Roadrunner icons and horn. Inside, it was optioned with bucket seats, the C16 center console, Hurst pistol grip shifter, N85 tick-tock tack, and more. This fantastic Superbird also won the Best American Muscle Car at the 2003 Amelia Island Concours d'Elegance and got an OE Silver certification at the 2002 Mopar Nationals. Finally, at the number 1 spot, we have a 1971 Plymouth Cuda convertible that sold for a whopping $962,500. These are some of the most highly desired muscle cars that exist right now, and it was the last year of production for this Plymouth body design. Another thing to drive up the price is the rarity. This is one of 17 446 BBL Cuda convertibles that was produced in 1971, and one of just 12 446 BBL automatic Cuda convertibles that year. The car has only 21,026 miles and was part of Steven Giuliano's collection, meaning it was meticulously restored with the highest level of authenticity and original and new old stock parts. Going back to that engine, it's got the original 446 BBL engine with a 385 horsepower rating. Built under the A34 Super Track Pack code, this Plymouth came with a D32 heavy-duty A727 automatic transmission and a Dana 60 differential featuring 4.1 Sure Grip gearing. The color was fantastic, FE5 bright red with a black convertible top. This car also doesn't have the billboard graphics like many of the other Cudas. It rides on chrome 5-spoke road wheels with Goodyear Polyglass F70 14 raised white letter tires. The inside is well equipped with C55 black vinyl bucket seats, C62 6-way adjustable driver's seat, C15 deluxe seat belts, Rally instrument cluster with the N85 tachometer, and the deluxe R35 AM/FM multiplex radio. Now there is one more vehicle that's worth mentioning, a 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda convertible that got a high bid of $4.8 million, which would shatter everything on this list, but it had a reserve price of $5.75 million and thus it did not actually sell. It's just one of 12 Hemi Cuda convertibles, 7 for the US and 5 for export, and one of 3 with the A833 4-speed transmission. This one happened to be exported to France for owner Jean Tevsier and returned to the US in 1993. It has 98,553 kilometers, or around 61,000 miles, and is the only one of these vehicles produced in GA4 Winchester gray paint. It's also got the black shaker scoop, black top and billboard graphics, A33 track pack, and black interior. So this is truly a one-of-a-kind, ultimate American muscle car that few would ever turn down if they had the opportunity to get it. So that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out some very awesome and expensive Mopars. Let me know which was your favorite in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.